Hello kids, welcome to my class. So, we use machines in our day-to-day life. In today, we are going to learn what are the machines that we use in our day-to-day life. We use machines daily in our life. The machines are of two types. One is simple machine and a complex machine. So, what are simple machines? The machines that involves with only like 2 or 3 parts in them is called simple machine. And complex machines are the machines that involves more than 10 parts. Okay, so now we will in depth learn about the simple machine. Simple machines are the machines that doesn't have many parts in them, and there are 4 types in a simple machine, that is lever, incline plane, and wheel and axle, and a pulley. So all these things are used in our life, and now we are going to see 3 types of lever, that is type 1 lever, type 2 lever, and type 3 lever. And I have mentioned this. E is for effort, that is the force we are giving, and F is a fulcrum, that is the movement, and L is nothing but the load, okay, even as a load or object, okay. So now we are going to see the type 1 lever, that is the best example is scissors. So in the last, imagine you are holding a scissor, okay. So we are giving the effort at the last, and there is a movement in the middle, and at the last you will keep the load, that is any papers or anything if you wanted to cut, okay. So that is the example for type 1. Now we are going to see the type 2 lever, that is the effort will be at the last, the same like the type 1, but here is a little changes that the load will be in the middle and the fulcrum will be at the last. So what is an example? The example is a nutcracker. So how you will hold the nutcracker? You will hold it at the end, that is the force you will give it at the end, and in the middle only you will keep the nut, and at the last only the fulcrum will be present, that is the movement, isn't it? So nutcracker is the best example for type 2 lever. And the third is the type 3 lever. In type 3 lever, the fulcrum will be at the last. Yes, that wheel, isn't it? So this wheel will be at the last, the fulcrum will be at the last, and in between, in the middle only, we will give the effort, that is the force, and at the last only the load. The load is nothing but the things, the fish we are going to catch. So that is the load. So type 1 lever, best example is scissor, and the type 2 example is a nutcracker, and the type 3 lever, the best example is fishing net. And the next simple machine we are going to discuss is the incline plane. Incline plane is nothing but the slanted and a plane means a flat surface. So incline plane is a sloping flat surface like a slide in a playground. An incline plane makes it actually easy to slide a load upwards, even to lift it. So in this picture, you can see that a man is pushing a load up an inclined plane. The less steps, the slopes, and the easier it is used to push the load up. You can also use the inclined plane when you want to wheel your bicycle up a ramp, as well as push a trolley up a ramp at the airport, or push a wheelchair up the ramp, or drive up a winding mountain road in a car or a bus. So in this video, we saw what are machines and what are types of machines, and even in the simple machine, we learned the types of lever. I hope you understood. Thank you, kids.